Welcome to the channel. Today we are talking Wandavision. Before we get started, we just want to issue a quick spoiler warning for anyone that has not seen the show yet. One of the most unique parts of the show has been the homage each episode plays to television of the past, and the development of the American sitcom stretching from the 50s to today. One of the clearest ways we see this is through the unique theme song and intros. The Wandavision show that Wanda creates has had 6 theme song intros. Agnes also gets her own theme song in episode 7 with her Agathas Harkness reveal. In total this brings us to 7 theme songs. Today I am going to count down the theme songs from worst to best. Let's get started. Number 7, Breaking the Fourth Wall, episode 7. This episode focuses on the 2000s with nods to The Office, Modern Family, and happy endings. While The Office is arguably one of my favorite shows of all time, this intro song was one of the least personal and entertaining as it mostly just flashes different versions of Wanda's name. While the tone definitely reminds us of Modern Family and The Office, there are certainly some stronger entries. Number 6, Filmed before a live studio audience, episode 1. This episode is reminiscent of the 1950s and 1960s with nods to I Love Lucy. The intro of the first episode definitely falls in theme of the 1950s and early 1960s. I have to admit that with this being the first episode, I wasn't yet in the mindset to appreciate these intros as much as I have for the later episodes. Number 5, Now in Color, episode 3. This episode is a flashback to the 1970s with a heavy influence from the Brady Bunch. A fun homage to Brady Bunch, we definitely get the 1970s feel in this one. I feel like this episode is really where so many of the hexagon theories take off. We see hexagons consistently throughout the intro, and the show has continued to hint that they have some sort of importance that has yet to be revealed. Number 4, Agathas theme, episode 7. A great homage to the Munsters and Addams family. I really enjoyed this intro as a reveal of Agnes being the one pulling strings behind the scenes. Rumor is also that this is Kathryn Hahn actually singing the theme. Number 3, Don't Touch That Dial, episode 2. Influenced by the 1960s, this intro pays homage to Bewitched and the Dick Van Dyke Show. This intro did a great job of playing on the theme of Wanda and Vision trying to hide their powers while living in a sitcom world. My main highlight is Vision floating through the closet to get ready for the day. This intro also seemed to really want to hint that there is something more nefarious at play, with a reference to the Grim Reaper hiding in the foundation of the house. Number 2, All New Halloween Spooktacular, episode 6. A full-on 1990s and early 2000s episode, this intro draws heavy parallels to Malcolm in the Middle. Wow, the show really killed it with this one. My favorite parts include the freeze frame of Wanda brushing her teeth and Agnes dealing with the twins in the kitchen. This intro style also worked well for introducing the Quicksilver character into the family. Number 1 on a very special episode, episode 5. Taking the top spot on my list of favorites is episode 5 with the 80s, 90s theme. Full of nods to Full House and Growing Pains, this intro packed a lot into a small amount of time. This intro is great because it kills it with hitting the references to the time period and also gives us some hilarious moments. The Full House references are especially great, knowing that Elizabeth Olsen's sisters played Michelle on the show. Some of the best parts include the in-progress painting, the Full House shot of the family running in the park, and last but certainly not least, the baby pictures of Vision. Well, that's all the time for today. We'll catch you next time for more MCU content.